Welcome back to another episode of Nicholas Cooley Outdoors, and today we are fishing the super finesse worm, upsizing. Last time we did well, we caught 8 fish here, so I know the bass are moving, so we're going to try to catch a bigger one. We're just going to fish a Texas rig with no weight. Reason why I'm not doing a weight is that I want to fall real slow down. Kind of give it that like Senko effect. But hopefully we catch some big ones. We're going after the donkeys. Today is going to be a challenge. It's windy and it's very cold this morning. I woke up and it was 33 out, so it's about 37 degrees now. So hopefully that weather change didn't really mess with the bite. We caught 8 bass last time we were here. It was 8 bass and a crappie. I think that's what it was last week. Or 7 bass and a crappie. It doesn't matter. We did good last week. So we're gonna fish this tree line right here on the shore, and then we're gonna go to the other side and fish the rocks all the way down there. So we've seen a lot of bass last week over there. There's a couple of big ones. They weren't into the micro bait, so I'm gonna give them the old Kevin Van Dam finesse worm. This worm has a lot of action. Oh, something just swam by. Look at that bluegill getting chased. Maybe that donkey's in there we're trying to find. I like all the names people call big bass. Fatties, giants, donkeys, flaunches. What's your favorite thing to call a big bass? I used to just call them Walters. Going after Walter. But today, we're going to call him the donkey. And I know they're in here. It's definitely going to be hard. I mean, going from 80 degrees to 60 to 33, that's a big jump. The water temp's probably Probably still warm. It's probably 70s, 60s. Yeah, we'll try this. We'll go all the way up here. We'll fish the other side where we caught that big crappie. And I might even try the other side. Because the other side, you know, it was too windy to fish last time. It's probably too windy again, but I might give it a couple casts. Weedless worm over there. I might get something in them weeds. I've only caught one dink over there. Ooh, just got nailed. Nailed. Good morning. Alright, let's move down. I want to fish down here further. Yeah, let's try it here. We'll just keep on going. We don't need to cast too far. We just got to cast about 10 feet off the bank. Because they're probably sitting right in front of us. We'll try deeper further out later, but for now, we're going to try right off the side over here. Alright guys, and we're back over here, other side of the pond. This is where we caught that big crappie right here, and we caught a couple bass. So this, we're going to call this Crappie Point. It's got a lot of good structure over here, a lot of nice rocks, nice deep drop-offs. So hopefully we catch one over here. I mean, I could easily change lure right now and catch one, but we need to focus on bigger fish for today's episode. So we're going to keep throwing bigger worms. I had so much fun microfishing last week. It's hard not to go microfishing again today. I mean, some guys use 10-inch rubber worms. This worm right here might be micro to them, but it's a good sized rubber worm. Oh, something just hit me right there. Went to go bounce it up off the bottom. I must have jerked it right out of his mouth. Get it back over there. he didn't want to come back for it. Let's try over here. I definitely don't want to waste the trip. I want to catch something, so I'm going to give this rubber worm 20 more minutes. If I don't catch on a rubber worm, the big ones, just so I can have some fish on the video for you guys, I'll probably swap over to a lipless crankbait and see if I can catch a couple crappie over here. So this is a good spot for them. Time crunch today, so hopefully I can get a couple fish and get this video posted up for you guys. It sure is cold. I was watching one video online, the guy's from Nebraska, and he said it was 90 degrees the other day, and then it went down to 30. That's a big old jump. So I guess their weather's kind of like ours here. That Midwest weather's kind of funky. Hot, cold, hot, cold, hot, cold, and then just freezing cold. Oh, big old swirl out there. Big swirl. Let's get over here real quick. Oh yeah, I'm gonna cast this worm over here like 10-15 times. See if I can get something to bite. That was big, whatever it was. Early when we first got here, we seen that sunfish getting chased by a bass. I don't know if you guys seen it on film. Probably didn't. It's pretty dark still. It's just cloudy. I got here about 8:40 in the morning. Had to drive back to the house. Forgot the camera. Packed the Jeep up and forgot the camera. I left it sitting there right by the door. It happens. Good thing we're only like 13 minutes away. I just don't know why they're not biting this thing. Looks great. Letting it go down slow. Twitching it. I mean, they were so active last time, I figured they'd go after rubber worm, because they were hitting every lure I was throwing out there that's small. So maybe they still want that small presentation, which I don't know why they'd want small presentation still. I figured they were so active they'd go after this big rubber worm. Kind of curious if we did swap over right now to a small crankbait, if they would hit it. I guess we can experiment. Keep giving this a couple casts, and then we'll experiment. We'll tie on that lipless crankbait. We'll cover a lot of water. Oh, he's got it. He's got it. We got him, boys. We got him. Oh, got a nice one. Oh yeah, we got a nice one. Nice. Oh yeah. Yeah. That's a nice one right there. Nice fatty. I almost went to go swap lures. I said to myself, they're not biting the worm, then he just nailed it. Yeah, he's not bad. Ah, no, ma'am. I just do catch and release. Oh, yeah, I hooked him good. I let him take it because I didn't know how big he was. There we go. Another look at it. It's a good bass. It's about a pound and a half. Good mouth on it. Big old head. Alright, let's kiss it. Send him back in the water. Woo! That was epic. See? We were gonna switch lures, guys, and then bam! Sometimes you just gotta tell yourself, don't switch lures. And all we're using today is a finesse worm. Nice natural brown color. It's got that pepper in it. I sprayed a little yum on it. I'll show you guys that yum real quick because I'm going to respray this worm. We're going to get a couple more casts with it over here because I think we'll get another bass over here. We should probably keep fishing this worm all the way down there and catch some more bass on it. But let me show you real quick. This is what we're using right here. Shad scent. You can get this at Walmart. It's probably my favorite scent. A couple sprays. What I like to do too is I'll spray the worms in the bag it comes with and just let them soak in it. That works pretty good too. And this scent lasts a long time. I mean, you can spray it a couple times and I'll leave it on there for about 10-20 casts. I mean, you don't need to have it on there every couple casts. That dead fish. Alright. Let's get over here. Well, that's pretty cool. We pretty much sight fished that guy. I mean, we seen him over there. He made that big swirl. Probably chasing bluegill. I mean, I've heard stories of little kids bluegill fishing and reeling them in and big old bass taking it right off, breaking their line. That was when I first started coming here. And I caught a bunch of small ones that day, and I said, man, there's no big fish in here. But as you guys seen, that one was a pretty good sized bass. And there's a lot bigger in here. And I caught that 4-pounder. Some guy showed me pictures. He caught one that was 6 pounds. These high pressured ponds, just hard to get the big ones. Gotta find what they're gonna eat. Alright, so we've decided we're not going to put the crankbait on. We're gonna fish this worm. Gotta be dedicated to it. That's what I want to do today. Dedicated to this worm. So I'm gonna fish this whole bank down here. Hopefully catch a couple more fish. I'm just glad I got one. See, that one was on the drop. That line just went tight and started running. Sometimes you get a little antsy, you haven't caught nothing in a while, and you go to hook it. I always like to let them run for a couple seconds. Watch the line go tight, and then watch the line go to the right or left for a couple seconds, and give that good hook set. Some people reel the slack tight and then hook them. Sometimes they'll feel that tension, he'll drop that worm. But that's another reason why I like to use that spray, because he'll grab it, and he'll taste something on that worm. He'll hang on to it. I'm actually working on my own spray, my own scent, and right now it's in the process of making it, and I'm gonna do a video with that. I'm not sure when I'm gonna do a video on that yet. I probably could do it on my trip, maybe. I'm not gonna give away the secret ingredient, but I'm gonna make it, use it, and see how it does. Might be a hot seller. I found a way to put the scent on there and make it last longer, so look forward to using that. I would have tried it out today, but I'm gonna wait till I go on the trip when I know there's a bunch of fish moving real good, or maybe I'll use it in the springtime, or I can use it in the winter time when the bites are real slow. Then we'll see if that scent's gonna really work. Well, that's pretty cool, guys. I mean, we did good so far every time we've been here. You know, that 7 bass or 8 bass, whatever it was. I think it might have been 7. I said 8 earlier. It might have been 7 bass. I know we lost a bunch of bass, fell off. Caught that big crappie. We just caught that nice sized bass. We only been here for like 15 minutes. This is our 3rd spot. After this cast, we're going to walk down there. We're going to keep going all the way down that side. So probably going to fish here for 15 minutes. And that's it. I like to do 30-minute challenges a lot. But lately I'm just going to do a full GoPro battery. Whatever I get off this battery, that's what I'm going to do. I always carry on a second battery just in case this first one dies within the 20 minutes or whatever, if I didn't get a good charge on it. And don't forget to comment in the sections what you guys want to see or what you do different. I want to see what would you've done today. Like, what's your favorite bait to use when it's cloudy out or it's got chop on the water? And like, what's your favorite bait to use when it gets cold out? What bait would you use to downsize? Because everybody is different, so. Alright, last cast in this corner. Like before when I downsized, I'd use a lot of little grubs. Little 4-inch kaolin grubs. I use them on Roadrunners, I use them on regular jig heads, but usually that's all I use when I downsize is them grubs. And little swim baits, little shads, zoom flukes, tiny curl-tail worms. That video I have online, the victory video, I used the Rage curly tail worm. That worm, man, that worm kicks the butt. Tell you that. Trying to keep it PG-13, so you get what I'm saying. It kicks it. Alright. Let's move down. I'm gonna grab my bag. See, the other side's super windy. Just sucks we can't fish the other side. We could fish that side, but it's not worth it. Not today. Now, if I was fishing for crappie, maybe I'd fish that windy side if I knew them were over here. I like a lot of wind when I'm crappie fishing because I can put the bait on the hook in a bobber and let that wind just float that bobber down there, and use like a Berkeley Gulp Alive or something, and they'll nail it. But today we're after the donkeys, so too windy, don't have the gear for that over there. I will shoot an episode over there. Alright guys, we're going to stop right here and fish parallel to this bank. It might be cold, but them bass are moving and they're eating near that bank, so I don't want to cast out far. A lot of people are probably saying, you should cast out there in that middle. Well, we will when it gets colder. I think the next episode we shoot here, we'll try the drop shot. We're gonna go fish right here in the middle. I want to say this is the deepest side of the pond. Is this side. It's pretty shallow down the other side. So we'll bounce a worm off the bottom out there. Not yet. Thank you. That was nice of her. People are walking their dogs, just checking in on me. They just see me catch that fish. Well, she asked if I caught all the fish, if you guys can hear her. Just wish me good luck. Well, hopefully we do. So, like I said, we're gonna fish this bank right here, and we're gonna get to the end. And then once we get to the end, we're gonna fish that pier at the end before we leave. Might as well try the pier. Clear the lens off. Forgot to clear the lens off. Hope it's not getting blurry on you guys. I did wipe the lens on the inside before I started filming again. I gotta get some wipes for it. Alright, let's walk down further. gonna walk further down. So we're gonna skip this part, go up near them reeds right there. The wind's picking up pretty good. I'd like to come here on a non-windy day. It'd be nice. Got a lot of trips planned for next year for you guys. Some cool lakes and ponds I want to go to. Hopefully I can get a kayak. It's a pretty cool mom and pop pay lake I want to go to. And we'll do micro fishing there. They got some monster bluegill and crappie there, so that'd be a good episode. Alright. I want to try right here. Looks like there's a drop off right here. You can see it's a little windy, but I want to fish this point right here. Man, that wind is really going. It's dragging my bait quick. I don't got that weight on there. See, weights are good. I mean, you can get distance in casting, but I always feel that a weight takes from the rubber worm's action. And I'll use a weight if I need to punch through the lily pads, a thick grass, or I gotta get way out there. Most of these small ponds, you really don't have to go that far out. Oh, he's got it. Oh, man. We just missed one. Woo. That was a good hit. He ran with it. I thought I had him. He must have been too small. I mean, the worm, it's a pretty long worm. About a 6-inch worm, 7-inch worm. And my hook only goes up to here. I knew it. I knew there was one over by these weeds over here. That could have been a crappie sucking on the tail. Could have been a lot of things. Bluegill running with it. Could have been a small bass. Oh, just nailed it again. Yeah, it's got to be something small. Because they're dropping it right away. It could be a decent sized bass, just messing with me. Hopefully it's a nice sized crappie and we get another one. Alright, I'm gonna wipe the lens. I just looked down and seen that it's fogged up. Hold on a minute. I'm just gonna cast in the wind, let it drift back toward me. It's been a rough year for fishing. I really hope next year it's going to be really good. I mean, last year we fished the canal a lot and we caught so many fish in one day, you just forget how many you caught. And then this year we go down there, it's like you catch one, maybe two, and there'll be a day where you catch 10, and you'll be having a great day, and then you go back the next day thinking it's be just as good, and then you go there and it's like you catch one or nothing. So yeah, make sure you guys comment in there, like the video, and just tell me what you want to see. I really want to know, what would you do today, like with these conditions? Windy, 33 degrees, choppy water, water stained. It's not that clear. It's not too dirty, but it's got a good stain to it. It's not super dark. It's probably got about 3 or 4 inches visibility, and then it starts getting dark. Some people probably be like, well, I just microfished again because you did so well. And yeah, that's true. But if you microfish every single episode, who's going to watch your channel? So I'm switching it up. Today, big finesse worm. Later this week, I'll be on my trip, so we'll be using a lot of crankbaits, jerkbaits, catfishing. Alright, last cast, and then we're going to start making our way around this cove. I want to fish that grass line over there again, because I just feel like the big mama's sitting over there, that donkey we're looking for today. And I think she's just like, well, I would have bite that worm today, but I just didn't feel like it. Maybe she's hungry now. I hope you guys learned something, like, you don't need a rubber worm weight to fish a rubber worm. A lot of people use weights constantly. It's just so natural looking when it's just no weight, no weight. I mean, the hook's got weight to it. I actually have a hook that's a little bit thicker than this one. It's pretty good. Good weight to it. Alright, let's give this right here a couple casts. Might as well, right? Whew! Ah, man. Just slipped down the hill. I'm alright, though. Whew! That'll wake you up. Let's try this other side over here. They're probably underneath us. I thought about casting underneath here, but it's pretty shallow. I didn't see anything really moving underneath there. Trying to check to make sure we're not fogging up again. I mean, if I was a big bass, I'd be sitting over here in this corner. It's calm. It's a pretty deep corner. Got a nice structure over here for bluegill. I'm running out of time, guys. Wanted to catch another one, but it's not looking like we're going to catch another one today. Which is fine. We caught one good one. I'm happy with that. These weather conditions, I'm surprised I caught one. But we stuck to it, and that's all that matters. Stuck to the grind. we fished the worm all day, and hopefully before my trip I'll put another video out. I gotta start packing and cleaning up and whatnot, but just remember to like, comment, subscribe, and keep putting out videos for you guys. Just remember, comment what you would have done today, what you would have thrown. Oh man, spit it out. I was gonna let him run with it. He was small. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, guys. I might catch another bass right here for you. Let's just give it a couple more minutes. But yeah, tell me what you would have done today. The weather conditions, 33 degrees, cloudy. Sun's barely peeking through. It's pretty windy. Water stained. I mean, maybe you would have thrown a different color worm. I don't know what your favorite stain lure is. Some people like throwing white, bright colors for stained. I like throwing dark colors. I mean, maybe you would have been like, well, I'm going to just go microfishing again. I did so well the last time. Let me just catch a bunch of bass again. I mean, it's fun catching a bunch of bass, and you know, a lot of them were small, but it was still fun. Probably could have caught some more crappie. But you know what? We could have microfished today and not even caught that nice bass, so. Maybe that bass is a dink for you, but it was a pretty good one. Looks like that fish ain't coming back. I don't know why he's not coming back. See, I'm trying for you guys. I was like, I'll stay a couple more minutes since I got that bite. It's gonna be a hard video. I'm gonna have to splice like 4 or 5 videos together because I gotta keep shutting it off to clean the lens. Well, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. We got a bunch of videos coming out. We're gonna do a lot of good fishing and hunting. So this week we're gonna have a lot of good fishing videos coming up for next week. I'm gonna video them all this week, and then I'll put them out next week. We're gonna go catfishing. We're gonna go bass fishing. We're gonna go striper fishing. We're gonna go walleye fishing, and after that, we're gonna be doing hunting all next month. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Peace.